Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, the Warden the Paunch, and Part 10. That's the plan, Grom. Part 10 of my Grom campaign. We're currently trying to beat up Mannfred, because he's in our way. I decided to war him, because I think he really looked like he deserved a good hard war, and that's what we're giving him, a good hard war. Indeed, that's what we have been doing. We're taking down Castle Drakenhof, so we... Oh, good, wall weakener, that's nice. So we are hitting Mannfred hard. We actually killed him last episode, took him out, which was good. And I think... what's the walls situation? Right, they've got temporary... Yeah, that's not really... They don't really have walls anymore. We've aerated them. So we took out Mannfred. They've still got another army here. Hans von Senkenhof. But I'm not too bothered about that. Scarstick is laying siege to Paravon again, just because that's, you know, that's a firm favourite. So we're going to do that. Do I want more jagged weapons? I mean, yes is the answer. Do we have the... Should we do that? Sure. Sure, you can't go wrong with jagged weapons. And what do we have here? Not enough scrap is the answer. We need to do more fighting. Get more scrap. I was a bit worried early on that scrap would be, you know, a very plentiful resource. But I think for Grom particularly, it's a resource that you never really have quite enough of. Which is, oh my god, did you just assault me, you bastard?
Grom's got a plan for you. It involves an axe and your eggs.
You stupid bald head. You want a piece? No, because we're warring you. We're giving you... Going war. Can't be stopped. We've also got some Skaven running away. It's nice there's some new Skaven factions sort of scattered around. Because it's not move any character to the castle Carcassonne. Well, that's pretty close, actually. As Azhag's mob picks over the corpse-strewn scene of the latest victory, the shaman suddenly goes rigid, his eyes bulging and glassy as he enters another trance. In a dreamy voice, he says that Gorka Morka pleased that Azhag has stopped mucking about and got stuck into the fighting. The Overlook is wearing of the Yumi Necromancer's crown for now. The shaman declares Azhag just needs one final bloodbath, one more bout of carnage, and the Great Green will enter his armour and make it proper hard. The crown whispers something about the south. Some places in Bretonnia, Azhag orders one of the lads to take a look-see. So we can do that. We've got the enormous loot cart, which means... I mean, I think it was like 54k before for Castle Drakenhof. 56k. I think we'll probably get a bit more. I don't think it takes into account the bonuses when it has the sack value. So I think that's probably going to be worth even more. So... Looks like... We've basically got a clean run straight at Castle Drakenhof. I don't think they've got any armies in the region to stop us. So we just need to make sure that Castle Drakenhof currently has no walls. There is. It sounds... yep. Super aerated. That's good. That's good. We drop, I mean, our money drops very, very quickly. But that's okay, because we're about to get a big payday. A big, big payday. No, he assaulted us. Look at that. He beat up some of the Warlord's boys. Absolute bastard. Never mind. We've got plenty of siege towers, which is good. So I think my plan is take the walls and then use my Night Goblin archers to basically shoot the Knights Errant until they're all dead. I like the thought that somewhere in the city, as we arrived, some horrible, malformed Bretonian peasant ran up to Cassian and go, "My lord, the Greenskins are back!" And Cassian just didn't even look up from his paper and just went, "Oh, is it Tuesday already?" "'Cause we're back, Cassian. You're over there somewhere. I know you are. There you are. Is that you? I think that's you, down there. There you are. Hello? Hello, how's it going? Is it... Are we going to kick your head in again? Are we? Yeah, we are. We are. So here comes the Gobbos in towers this time. That's right, mixing it up, keeping it fresh. And here comes the War heading straight for the other wall. We're just going to send them up there and they can do their own thing. I don't really care what they're up to. Now, these foot squires are quite nasty. They're not quite as bad as some. They've got quite a lot of armour, but then our gobbos actually have some unpiercing, so it's not actually that bad. Where's our night goblins? There they are. So they've actually got 12 armour piercing, so that's actually fairly respectable, considering. And it looks like the foot squires don't seem to be... that guy got his head chopped off, so we've got goblins everywhere. They're also poisoned, so... and we've debuffed them. So they've got literally no melee attack. And the goblins just carving them up, so that's working out quite nicely. Towers down, it's just gobbos everywhere. There's a paladin running away from goblins, and some peasant bowmen heading towards them. It's a standoff. Nope, they've run in, and that's bad news for them. They're going to start getting carved up. Our archers now moving. Obviously, we need the archers on top of the walls because there's lots of knights down here, and they're scampering around inside the city. And I don't really want to have to fight them, to be honest. Why am I going to send my goblins down there? I'm not. I'm going to put my archers on top of the wall, and then we're going to use the wall to shoot down into the city and kill all the knights errant. Now, obviously, if I was fighting this battle, I would pull all my knights back to the city centre. In fact, I probably would have just given them the walls pulled back and let them have it. And then I would have used the large area of the city to then try and charge the goblin units, causing lots of damage. Potentially could have actually won this, but the AI is not that bright. So Paladin, he's doing some damage, but there's a lot of goblins, a lot of very pointy hats. And here come the archers. Just need to put them on the wall. Quite slow as they filter up from the siege tower. There they come, and we need to, obviously they spread out, so we need to some of them are engaging the foot squires, but they'll probably be fine. The War army is taking the other wall. You can see they are all over the place. Nice and easy, just taking that wall, no problem there. And our trolls and Skarsnik and Squigs have actually arrived at the gates, along with obviously the stocking pump wagons with the spiky rollers, and we can see War has popped, which means our Scarstick now has, you know, a lot of melee attack and all that kind of good stuff. Oh, the War's taking down the other gate, that's good. And here we go, so our archers are up on the wall, plinking down on the Grail Knights, who literally can do nothing to stop this. They may be... I mean, Grail Knights are effectively superhuman. Effectively, and unfortunately, at no point have they gone, maybe we should get off our horse and go up there and punch them in the face. They're just like, nope, need to stay on my horse. Can't leave the horse. Can't get off the horse. Need to sit here, and so they're just getting riddled with I mean, this guy went on probably was like away for years looking for the Sodding Grail, only to be shot in the face by a goblin arrow as they hide up on some walls. I mean, that's got to be a real kick in the nuts, hasn't it? Absolutely devastating. So, Skarsnik's little band of trolls have taken the gatehouse, and we're slowly whittling down the knights so we don't have to fight them. Yeah, the Grail Knights have lost almost half their health, so this is not... They're being chased by goblins as well. I didn't actually tell the goblins to come off the wall, but no biggie. They're going to come down anyway, and the troll's going to engage. I mean, the Grail Knights are pretty much gone anyway. Some spearmen coming in to try and assist, but, you know, too little too late at this point. The Grail Knights are just getting crushed. Well, yes, and Cassian is... he's got to be having a hell of a time at the moment, hasn't he? It cannot be... I mean, he's full of goblin arrows. He's got tiny little green people chopping at his ankles. There's goblins flying at his head as some knights arrive, some knights errant. The trolls come back and wipe that out. Now, they do have some knights still in the city centre, and we're chasing down some archers over the back there. And these knights of the realm, they've come in. They're trying They're trying to turn the tide, but it's a bit too little too late. I'll be honest, the Bretonnian cavalry isn't very good. The Bretonnians still have a bit of a problem in that they're just not particularly effective. Especially if you're like fighting Chosen. Oh, these fanatics coming. Look how much damage the fanatics are doing. Jesus. Fanatics are so good. I don't know why you'd bother taking Black Orcs. Like Black Orcs, yeah, they're alright, but fanatics. That's the ticket. Just literally all the fanatics. That does it. Look at that. All those knights are dead. Our war is overrunning what's left, and Cassian's had a terrible Tuesday. I feel like I should kill Cassian for good, but at this point he's kind of like an old friend. An old friend who occasionally I go and rob. The best kind of friend. So maybe I'll leave him alive. Just, you know. Yeah, why not? We'll just we'll scamper over here. We'll do some raiding to get some raiding income. I am going to... Ooh, I mean 10% weapon strength is quite nice. I mean, giving Skarsnik Stalk, though. I don't know if I want this, because 25% experience, I don't know if it caps out at max rank. Let's go Fermented Fungi, because that's just going to make... I mean, that's just kind of annoying. Is that an area? It's just a hex. So effectively, you can just use it on one unit, and they'll go out of control. And lose a lot of, like, you know, melee attack as well, which could be considerably useful. Oh, Gary Rhodes. Let's give you... I think apparently he's dead. I felt really bad for a second. Never mind. Grusser, do you want to, I don't know, be a specialist and just keep damaging them walls because is on his way. And Throgget, you can just, I don't know, block armies, something like that. And research available. Okay, so we got enormous cut, so that's going to be really useful because that's going to, you know, keep our money up. Upkeep reduction for all units sounds quite nice. I'm tempted to go this way because we've got some orcs, so let's go big. That's going to give us the growth, which we kind of need now anyway. So we'll grab that. We'll get the heavy metal, so that's more melee attack for our orc infantry, all that kind of good stuff. Boar Boy is one of those units that I think Azhag can probably make use of them, but most other... I mean, generally, they're trash, basically. And I would like to get these toothy weapons, although we are going to need more... We are... In fact, that's a point, because I've actually got... Could we actually upgrade if we had the scrap? I wonder if, because I don't think you should be able to upgrade regiments of renowned. Well, that's not a regiment of renown, though. I thought it was, but it's not. So they changed so the trolls used to have perfect vigor. They've now got more leadership, which is, in my opinion, a nerf, because it's just not as useful, I don't think, to have leadership on trolls. Because one of the strengths of trolls is if they get beaten in combat, they run away and regenerate and then rally and come back. That's kind of their thing. It makes them absolute bugger to kill if you're fighting them. So giving them more leadership kind of removes that a bit, which I don't... What are you going to do? Are you going to attack Karakungor or are you going to... Karakadron? Oh no, you're running straight for Castle Drakenhof. There's me thinking this is going to be easy. Never mind, we've got Azhag nearby. Azhag will come and help us out. I mean, they're not going to have any walls, so... Ostland has been destroyed. Look at that. Okay, fair enough. We've got green skin carrot, so Caracadrin has upgraded. That is good. Let's grab... I feel like walls are probably... Let's get the boss shack. Let's do something like that. Azhag, are you in range? No.
Yes, it shall be.
Okay.
Keep moving. Worship Grom. Cease.
Can Grom... I mean, to be honest, I think Grom can take this. Although there is also another... Of course, the garrison at Castle Drakenhof is going to be quite beefy, isn't it? So actually, what's the garrison like here? Trash, basically. It's how much money would we get for sacking this?
Grom the Paunch.
53k. Yeah, all right.
Let's get stabby.
Okay, good.
What you want, those gates will be open. You see.
That's it. Keep smashing down them gates. Right.
Gobbo Warlord.
Right. Oh well, we do have the war though, don't we?
Goblin King.
It's a bit trash. It's full of trash units. Never mind. We'll go and sack Castle Templehof, which is going to be an easy auto resolve.
Snatch up the loot.
So I'll take that. Thanks very much. So much stuff.
Whoever's there is dead.
So do some replenishment. Mary Berry is going to get whatever the hell that is. It's a hex which reduces charge speed and speed. I mean, that would be quite useful for chasing down enemy heroes and stuff if they're trying to get away. So that would be quite good. And I guess scouting, more magic item drop chance. It's I know, Gorkton Ramsey, pretty much the only thing I want on that. Let's get a Goblin Big Boss here. Who do we like? None of these are particularly good. Well, Durbok. More armor, melee attack. That's actually pretty good.
Let's get stabby.
I might actually put you in an army. However, more importantly, you're here to go and see the troll hag, because I would like more ingredients, or alternatively, we'll just steal her shit. But, you know, options. And then we've got Azhag to come and help with an unending wave of stuff. Oh, we also need to put him in raiding stance. And now, currently, we don't really have much in the way of enemies down here. Oh, Castle Carcassonne, we needed to actually get down there, didn't we?
Sounds like a good idea.
So I can scamper on down here. That'll get that. So then we just got Azhag's Ard Armor quest, because it's changed it so we're all, if you confederate a lord, you're always on the last part of his quest. If we got Skarsnik's quest, moving in character to Eastern Badlands. Right, we're heading there anyway. That's fine. So we could do Azhag's Ard Armor, which is more armor, more melee defense, missile resistance, physical resistance, and also an augment, which gives him more armor and melee defense, which is quite nice. So I'd quite like that. You are one of our... Okay, so let's, I guess, assassinate, just in case. Can we reach Castle Drakenhof? I'm slightly concerned we might not be able to reach it now. I think we'll be okay. I think we can reach it from there. I mean, we're basically just going to swamp it. Swamp it with bodies. An endless tide of greenskins. Do I want to be at war with... Oh, you're leaving. Oh, you're coming back. Oh, you've got friends. You have friends. You know what? After I've raised Castle Drakenhof, I might actually peace out with Mannfred and let him live, because it's kind of nice to have shit. We're just out of range. Bugger! I was worried we might be out of range. Never mind, we can hit it next turn. We've got plenty of time. Just need to keep making sure that their wall strength at 0, so they don't have any defences. Let's stab you. Or not. But never mind. Okay, it does look like Clan Scryer is there.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will strike you down, scum, if your words displease me.
Oh god, you're so annoying. Do I want to kill you? Yes, is the answer. Plus, it'll give me more, you know, more options. So let's scamper up here. What kind of defences have you got? Anything good, or is it trash? Well, of course you got the base defences, haven't you? Screw it. We're at war. Gee, for once it didn't kill my squigs, which is frankly amazing. So, good. Glad you didn't. Let's get the Arcane Conduit. I kind of want to get a Goblin Big Boss in here. I feel like the reinforced weapons are just a... The leadership isn't going to do anything for trolls, so let's just give them reinforced weapons, and then they're just more killy. I guess just, you know, just like... Just do that. Just make all of our boys a bit more kill, especially because we'll be fighting lots of knights over there. Right, Durbok. Let's go and find the hat. Right, what we got? What we got? What we got? Phoenix Claw. Do we have a Phoenix Claw? I don't think so. He says. Did he? Did we? Phoenix Claw. Phoenix Fire. Fire damage. That's garbage. Absolute trash. Not useful whatsoever. Never mind.
Better than anyone.
Let's get chariot races. So more armor speed and perfect vigor. We've only got a couple of these units, but I just really like them. So the more of them we have, the better. I'd like more, but they're kind of like a very situational unit. Like, they're really good in open field battles, incredibly limited usefulness in siege battles. They just don't. They just kind of need more maneuverability than cavalry. And in a siege battle, you just don't have it. Oh, you've assaulted me, you bastard. That's it. Go and weaken the dwarves, and then I'll go... Where are you going? Are you just running away? Wow. Wow. Now, Carcassonne has reappeared, and now they declared war on Paravon. Which is an interesting shout. We're going to be alright. Going to go bigger.
Grom the Paunch.
Yes. Apparently they've all left Castle Drakenhof. So I guess... Do I want to chase after him? Where's he gone? I don't like that you're hiding there.
She's impudence.
Well...
What you want?
Sure.
They're dead meat.
Alright, let's get Azhag to help out here. The walls should be 3% strength. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just going to put the war armies on AI control because I can't be bothered to control them. Does that mean... Because if I remember correctly, I think every single combatant in the battle can have 40 units. So does that mean these units count... If we put them under AI control, do they count towards our limit of units? I guess let's find out.
Remember it.
So, while the wall looks pretty intact, turns out I think our big bosses have basically taken out every other brick, because a lot of this wall is basically 99% damage, 98% damage, and the question of if you set your WAAGhed to AI control, does it still count as your reinforcements? The answer is no, because there's one lot of reinforcements, there's another lot, and waaaghed is also reinforcing us. So we've got 4 armies against the pitiful garrison of Drakenhof. So this battle is, well, it's not really going to be a battle. It's going to be a slaughter, because there's just so many orcs and goblins. So many. Just this is a greenskin horde. This is the best thing ever. So we're inside the city. I've got there's no finesse here. I've basically Control-A, right-clicked, and we'll see what happens. That's what we're doing. I figure because, you know, that kind of feels like an orc war, doesn't it? Just hordes of orcs teeming, just rampaging across the battlefield, heading straight for any resistance they can find to jump up and down on it. Of course, Grom and his trolls getting stuck in the thick of it. There's Grom up to 33 kills already, fighting a Vargulf apparently. Got some Goblin Wolf Rider archers, and oh look, Merryberry's fighting a big bat monster. Goblins flying everywhere. In come the Vargulfs, no, Vargeists, sorry. Those are Vargeists. I know the difference. One's a Flappy Bat monster, one's a non-Flappy Bat monster, that's how you tell. There's Graham. Murdering has so many effects. I usually have a mod called Less Effects, and really need to turn that on, because sometimes it's a bit blinding. There's waaaghed. Waaaghd's getting stuck in, doesn't have Skull Muncher yet, but we just bopped a Vargeist in the face. Good job. So it's absolute carnage. There's greenskins everywhere. We're swarming every single breach in the wall. Looks like there's the enemy army general, a poor necromancer, who is wishing he was somewhere else. It looks like we're taking the city centre already, because some Wolf Riders have actually managed to like head around behind. They do have some Khan Wraiths that are moving in to try and retake the city centre. Or are they? I mean, no, they are going in. They're going in. Nope, they've changed it. It's quite the standoff. Nope, they are charging in. There we go. I don't know if these Goblin Wolf Riders are going to do very well against the Khan Wraiths. I suspect probably not, but that's fine, because elsewhere we're basically overrunning what little resistance there is with sheer weight of numbers. As we make a beeline for the city centre, because it's basically just using any undead resistance at this point is basically a speed bump. Yeah, these Graveguard didn't last very long, and then the way is basically clear for the city centre, where the last visages of resistance kind of holding out. I mean, not for long. Some people may suggest that was overkill. Those people aren't playing greenskins, right? That was perfect. That's exactly what we should be doing. 73k. Yeah, I'll have that. And we've got a new ingredient, have we? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Anything interesting? Is it this one? Ectoplasm. Right, because we killed the ghosties. Ghosty protection for rogue idols. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So I need to deal with this army over here. So we will do that. Now, I get the feeling... Why... It's because we're because we're raiding. Holy shit, Azhag. How the balls are you making that much money from raiding? I mean, I don't know, but I like it. Obviously, we want to raise Castle Drakenhof next time. We don't want to keep it. We're going to raise it. Maryberry, you're going to hit people harder. Because I feel like that's a bit of a win. So move you over here. Right, we're going to raise Castle Drakenhof, and then we'll probably peace out with... Holy shit, that's the bonuses we're going to get? Winds of Magic plus 15. Speed 20% faction-wide. That's huge. And then income from post-battle loot, 40%. I mean, we've already got quite a bit of money, to be fair. We probably could afford more armies, couldn't we? Should I get more armies?
Schemes? I got schemes. Sounds like a good idea.
I feel like the answer is almost certainly yes. Because then maybe we could go and beat up Carl. Okay. So, let's get... you know what? We're going to get Sly. Oh no, we should get Raknik, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Let's grab you. You go there. You've got right. So what do you get? You got Don't Even Try It, which is direct damage, strong versus single combatant, chance opponent will resist damage, weak versus multiple contenders. Right. Okay. You get nastier squigs. You also get the Arachnarok Spider, the Catchwed Spider Shrine, which is nice. So we're going to give you Root Marcher to start off with. Now you get bonuses to your little spider boys. So we definitely want spider boys, but we don't have the building for spider boys, do we? We do not. So let's get rid of that.
I'm special.
Well, indeed. Indeed. I don't think we've got any build. We can't. No, we don't. Okay. Let's... Obviously, we're going to go Night Goblins. Because Fanatics. You just can't go wrong with Fanatics. I mean, unless you use them on your own units. And even then, you're kind of like using them correctly. Right, we can get a Skull Muncher, so we're going to grab that. And at some point, we want to do the quest battle for Azhag. So we've got to keep that in mind. We've got so much money, I legit don't quite know what to do. Let's just raise that. Ooh, Armour of Destiny. That's good. Scarstick, what have you got? Oh, you've got Glittering Scales, which is quite nice, but it's not Armour of Destiny. So get Armour of Destiny. You got Sword of Striking. You can have the Tormentor Swords. That's fine for what you have at the moment. Armor piercing damage during ambushes is quite nice. I mean, you do have some trolls. You've also got so what's right, Squig Herd. Right, so more speed and charge bonus is fine, but more killy trolls is finer. And Grutter. Right, we're gonna head back into the mountains once we've burned down, you know, Castle Drakenhof once and for all. And I might, you know, I might make friends with Mannfred just to be nice. I might also declare war on the Skaven just to give Azhag something to do. Let's get the heavy metal for the upgrades. And, oh, we got that going on. Yeah, okay, you can upgrade that. It's nice when you've got literally all the money. It's so annoying when you've got all these buildings you could build. And, oh, we've met Grimgor's Ardboys. Perfect. So, we need to find Grimgor.
You've done Grom wrong. You gonna pay.
Am I? You want a non-aggression pact? I mean, I'm going to say no, because at some point I probably will want to kill you. Let's just be honest here. The Reichland is getting quite strong. Are we... Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Never mind. Not a big deal. Just for that, Mannfred, I was just going to raise Castle Drakenhof and let you go, but just for that, I'm also going to go raise Castle Templehof. And then I'm going to go and take Karakungor back. What do you want? A peace treaty? No. Nope, not finished killing you. Okay, so heavy metals, that's more melee attack for our boys. We will murder you. Raise it. Oh, we got the Biggin, a rogue idol, and the Ragnarok Queen. And our war is successful. There we go. So we just need to wait the 11 turns, and we'll get that. Let's go and hit Warden the Hof. Lichbone Pennant. I'm tempted to pop that on Azhag. The other option is, because you get extra weapon, but mind you, your weapon strength is already quite high, so that's probably better there. You know what, let's put it on the Moon Howlers, because I quite like the Moon Howlers, but they just never really seem to do much. Right, I'm going to sack your stuff, and then I'm going to encamp, and Azhag is more shamans. Vanguard deployment for all Orc and Biggin infantry and cavalry units. Sure. It's a little bit annoying. I was going to get defences and then I didn't get them fast enough. But never mind. We'll go and burn down some more of Mannfred's stuff just to show him who's boss. So let's get Sneaky Stabbers, because that's going to give us... Do we get anything that buffs up our... Okay, sure. So that means these goblins now have 30% physical resistance, which is legit insane. Do these guys have it as well? They get 15. I don't know if it affects them. I think it might do. But I'm not entirely sure. I should have checked beforehand, but I didn't. Gorkton Ramsay, you're going to be a dodgy geezer. I mean, that's more sort of a Jamie, what's his face? The one who cried when the children wanted to eat chicken nuggets. Is it Jamie? Jamie's... Yeah, no it is, but I can't remember what his name is. Do I want to go and beat up Paravon again? What have you got?
What you ask is impossible.
Is it though?
Cream ruler of 8 peaks. Legging it.
Okay, we're going to skedaddle up here. We need more. That's enough fanatics. Good. And I can now. I'm tempted to put. I want to put Queenie in Grom's army because obviously Graham is here, and we want the sexual tension back. Yes, we do. I'm tempted to get rid of maybe one of our. No, who do I get rid of? I'm tempted to get rid of the Goblin Rocklobbers. Even though having some artillery in the army is nice. It's like 2 Arachnarok. I mean, if you've got 2 Arachnarok spiders, do you need? Do you need anything else? Do you need artillery at that point? Okay, let's try and block this army. Nice. Okay, Mannfred, you're not going anywhere. Fast, anyway. And Grom is going to hit Castle Tempelhof, and then we're going to retake Karakungor, and I'm going to kill you again. Not because I have to, just because I like doing it. I get a kick out of it. Got to get my kick somehow in lockdown, and it's kicking the shit out of Mannfred. That's a slight concern that we're kind of hemorrhaging cash at the moment. Maybe I shouldn't have got that other army. I was quite secure with what I had, and then I got greedy. On the other hand, the more armies we have, the more sacking of stuff we can do. Swings and roundabouts.
Your reach grows.
Yes, I know, back in your box, you creepy bastard. And we just got more income anyway, so that's fine. You failed to assault me. Where's Mannfred gone? Where's he snuck off to? Where is he? Down there. Have you just set up shop? Oh, you little shit. I'm going to ruddy murder you. That's my town. Well, at least you took it, and then I'll take it back. Okay, doing a little bit of income there. That's good. Can you stab? No, you didn't. You didn't manage it, but never mind. Good attempt. You come over here. Defenses are all good over here. Scarstick. I kind of don't really want to have to kill Paravon again. Not because it's an issue, but because they keep recruiting knights, and it's just annoying. Okay, they don't have knights this time. They've just got a shit ton of battle pilgrims. That's actually kind of worse.
Kill 'em all!
Unless they want to come out and fight me. Mano a goblin-o. If they wanted to do that, that would be great. I mean, but because we don't currently have... That was actually quite risky, because if you got intercepted... Well, actually, if you got intercepted, you would have to fight a horde of battle pilgrims, and that would have been fucking hilarious. Okay, we need spoiler boys. Spoiler boys, spoiler boys. Okay, doing that. Got a little bit of stuff over here. You can learn to assassinate better. Right. We're going to murder Mannfred. We're going to retake my city. And then, well, no, then we're going to sack Castle Tempelhof again, just for funsies. Because that is fun. I'll kill the dwarves. Because they're there. And... Yes, lovely. Right. You don't have walls yet, do you? You don't have walls. That's... Okay, good. And we've got the wall there as well. So worry about that in a second. Mary Berry has ranked up yet again. You are going to be... Yep, more killy. Not you. That's it. There we go. Right, sack that. I wanted to sort of just raise it, but 18k. I mean, I can't really say no to that. It's fine. We'll raise it next turn after we've killed Mannfred, and then we'll. At that point, he'll probably peace out with us because he's probably had enough of us punching him repeatedly in the face. Let's get Foe Seeker for Grom because that's going to make him faster, and he's actually got perfect vigor anyway, so it doesn't really matter about the increase in vigor, but never mind, that's fine. And Gordon Ramsay, I guess, can spread public order because I legitimately don't have anything else for him to do. Okay. Right, we need to... really... I should really bring... You know what? We can... Thinking about this, what if I just get them all to bunch up at the gate and then just throw fanatics at them? That would work, wouldn't it?
Make 'em bleed.
I mean, we've got a lot of fanatics now, and plus, you know, archers and stuff, so that should be fine. But first, let's kill Mannfred. Again, with our reinforcements. You know what, I'm going to let them be AI control because I legitimately can't be bothered to control. I'm just going to let them do their thing because they're not going to be around for much longer anyway. And I can just concentrate on what I'm doing, and they can just, you know, lend a hand where they can while we beat up Mannfred again. And then we're going to burn down another of his towns, and then we might give him a peace treaty. I wonder if he... Hang on, before... Yeah, I thought you might select. Yeah, I thought you might like a peace treaty, Mannfred. I think you've had enough of me kicking the shit out of you. I mean, I could potentially finish him off, but who? Hang on, Vlad. Do you like me? You are no. You don't like the whole beating up. What is Mannfred to Vlad? He's like a son, I guess. He's one of. I mean, you know, Vlad and Mannfred apparently had a thing. Because Mannfred said to someone, I can't remember who, that he loves Isabella the most, but he loved Mannfred the longest. So there we go.
This will please the Iron Hat.
Good, the Iron Hat does indeed. It's a taskmaster. Okay, let's go and beat up Mannfred, burn some more of his towns, and then we'll peace out with him and take some of his money, and then we'll head further into the mountains and go and see if we can find Grimgor and see if we can make friends with him. That's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.